Gotta get out. Grab the world by the throat and shout. We gotta find it, get us a share. Making bread out of nothing but air. Riding high and hitting the ground. Catching the penny but missing the pound. Doesn't matter, cause we'll soon turn it around. As soon as we get home, we make it and we take it home. Nothing's gonna break it home. We'll keep it in the family. We'll be right at home.
It's been nearly a year now, Mr. Newton. We've been waiting for this divorce for a year now. You're my solicitor, can't you do something?
You say she threw this at you?
Yes.
Could hardly be described as a dangerous weapon, could it?
Well, that's not the point. It's all the other things, isn't it? It was thrown into the street so the neighbours would see, wouldn't they? She did yell and scream at me so the neighbours would hear, wouldn't they? It wriggled about for ages so the neighbours would have a good laugh, wouldn't they? Well, it's humiliation, isn't it? It's trespassing on a man's pride. It's emotional blackmail. It's breaking and entering a man's ego. It's homicide of the Homo sapiens.
Have you thought of consulting the crime squad? Look, Mr. Boswell, the law of the land is fairly flexible concerning divorce, but I cannot go to the court with comments like, she is a cow, but I still love her. She makes my life a misery, and if it wasn't for her soft skin, her little bells ringing laugh, her silky hair, and it goes on to describe the rest of her physical attributes. They won't listen, Mr. Boswell. This is supposed to be an affidavit. Its function is to give a fair but accurate description of the marriage, admittedly with its imperfections slightly highlighted. We were walking in the Delamere forest. She said to me, I don't love you anymore, Billy. Why, Julie? I said. I don't know why, Billy, she said. You must know why, Julie, I said. I'll tell you why if I knew, Billy, she said. I know why, I said. Why, Billy, she said. I'm not telling you, Julie, I said. Now, that could be described, Mr. Boswell, as using one's mouth ceaselessly and relentlessly to say absolutely nothing.
It describes how she started it all.
It also describes why she started it all. I need cooperation, Mr. Boswell. You have to present me with a case, a proper case, not she chopped off my legs and arms, that she was depressed and she did leave me my head. You see what I mean, Mr. Boswell? Right. Now, let's rephrase this, shall we? Now, you've written here, she threw the toy duck and it landed in the road. We'll replace the word toy duck with sharp tin duck. Slight adjustment to the text. You see what I mean, Mr. Boswell?
She picked up the toy duck and, positioning the sharp tin beak, she aimed it at my right eye. I felt a sudden pain and saw blood dripping down onto my shirt.
Oh, God.
I don't see the point. I just don't see it.
The point is, the more energy you spend jogging, the less you spend nicking things.
I'm done for. Bits of me have died. My heart is pounding in my chest. It does happen, you know. You can expire this way.
I'm doing it to stop me expiring.
How do you mean?
Well, just lately, I've worried in case I've inherited my dad's problem.
Ah, you're too laid back for that. Just being with you is like taking Valium.
Yeah, well, I'm a bit like a washing machine, really. Everything looks still from the outside, but inside's coping with the family wash.
They all look fine to me. Not a pale face or a glazed eye among them. Except for Billy. He yawns a lot. But then he spends a lot of time warding off Julie and his acne.
Sometimes it gets to me, you know, things in life. There's Grandad getting old and forgetful. When I think of all the things he was. And there's our Jack. God knows what he's doing. And there's Mam, tethered to the kitchen. Oh, she thinks it's living, but one day she's going to wake up and resent it.
She'll make a loud announcement, put on her best hat, and walk out. By the time we have the beans on the toast, she'll be back. Women like her always come back.
And Dad, something's gone from him ever since Lilo Lil's gone back to Ireland. He just drifts now. And before, he moved. Where are we all going? That's what's worrying me. Where?
you got him then?
Yes.
Ah, thanks, mate.
Is everything all right there, Hartley?
Everything's fine, madam.
You're very brave. Thank you.
Oh. Oh. I just stopped him. It was nothing. Anyone would do the same.
Thank you. Make sure he's all right and get his name.
The lady wishes to know if you're all right.
Oh, fine. Just a pulled muscle. It's nothing really.
Could you give us your name, son, and your address?
Boswell. Adrian. 30 Kelsall Street.
Well done.
No trouble.
You're supposed to be a companion to me. You're never in. I could die in my bed and you wouldn't notice.
What we need, Grandad, is a couple of beautiful ladies to look after us.
Women don't look after you anymore. Those days are gone, especially beautiful ones. You're like the praying mantis. When they've finished with you, they eat you. I've made a cup of tea.
I'll see you, Shifty.
Say, Joey, I'm glad we talked. You know, really talked. I'm getting to know you better. You're not the big-headed twit I thought you were.
Anything for 30?
Say, Boswell.
Yeah, that's me, thanks. Inland Revenue. At last, a tax rebate.
What is it, Billy?
Are you in a good mood, Julie?
No.
I'll see you later, then.
That's right, Billy. Run away. Run to your mum. Jump into her apron pocket and hide. You'd have been better off with a wallaby for a mother, Billy.
I'd be better off having a wallaby for a wife, Julie.
I know I've got 20p here somewhere.
Pathetic. Yes. We thank thee, dear Father, for all things. Keep us safe through the night and wise through the day. God bless all the children and all the little animals, dear Father. Amen.
Amen. Well, he didn't help this little animal.
You've taken all the butter. The knob of butter that was in the sprouts. You've taken it.
Oh, sorry.
God, you've got to be quick here.
All right, I'll get it.
I saw my solicitor today.
Well, not another 20 quid in his pocket. Why don't you suss things out, son?
I'm changing my attitude towards her now. I've been too soft. I can feel violence coming on.
I hope that doesn't
Mental violence, that's all. I wouldn't dream of it in a woman. Well, I did dream of it once. You know those big steel balls you demolish buildings with? Well, I dreamt once that I tied Julie to a tree.
Could you just leave us to imagine the rest, please?
I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't.
It's for you, Adrian. A messenger on a motorbike brought it.
Me? Phew. Well, it's a cheque. It's £200.
There's a note.
Lady Winifred Connaught wishes to thank you for... Oh, no. I can't. It was nothing. Connaught, actually.
Never heard of her.
Let's see, son. The lady Winifred Connaught wishes to thank you for intervening this morning when her handbag was stolen and for returning same. What's all this about, then?
Oh, I saw this chap who was running off with a handbag.
Did you chase him?
Well...
Aren't you a brave and courageous lad, Adrian?
I could do with somebody like you to watch me hearse while I'm selling oranges at the front, there nicking bananas at the back.
Well done, Adrian.
Yeah, I was just...
There, that's all.
It's not like you, is it? You're usually a wimp. Well, I mean, he's not a physical person, is he, in that sense?
Takes guts, that son, guts.
Takes stupidity. You might have got hurt.
There isn't time to think about these things, is there?
So, tell us what happened. What happened exactly?
Yeah, well, I was standing there, and I saw him snatch a bag as she was going to a car. No, limousine. So I ran after him, and I caught his arm, and he swung round and he hit me. I let go momentarily, then I chased him again. I caught his legs this time. Came down like a sack of coal. It was dead easy after that. I wrenched the bag from him, and after raining blows about me person, he went like a bat out of hell.
And you never said anything to us, love.
Well, no. It was nothing. Anyone would do the same.
Our hero.
Our hero! Don't let's talk about it anymore. It's done. Let's behave as if we're just an ordinary family. I'll send this back, of course.
I'm clamping down on Julie as well. I've rewritten my affidavit. It's really mean and wicked. I'm exaggerating everything.
Hello, yes. Oh, just one moment, please. It's for you, love. Mr. Scott.
Hello, Adrian Boswell. It's the press. Hello, yes? About 2 o'clock tomorrow. Oh, that'll be fine. Adelphi, yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, goodbye. They want to interview me tomorrow, 2 o'clock at the Adelphi Hotel.
You be careful what you say, Adrian. Remember what happened to your Auntie Sissy? She spoke to the press when your Uncle Julian walked out the house one night in his pyjamas and she followed him, trying to persuade him to come back. He was having a nervous breakdown. Remember the headlines? Sex-craved wife pleads with Pyjama Jim to come back to Love Nest.
Take a lesson from that, Adrian.
Oh, it's all right. I'll handle it. I had all this when my poems were published. Fame isn't new to me.
And another thing, she's not having all the 20p's I saved in me whiskey bottle. I'll empty them in the Mersey first.
Well, you seem perfectly all right to me, young lady. I see no reason why you shouldn't be repopulating the entire universe. Unless, of course, it's your husband.
I knew it would be his fault, Doctor.
Has he had tests?
No, Doctor. What kind of tests?
Well, a sperm count, for one thing.
I've read about it in the Woman's magazine.
I told you not to read those magazines, Aveline.
I don't think Oswald would like to have tests, Doctor. Men don't, do they?
It would be an intelligent thing to do. If you're not successfully pregnant in the next few months, have a chat to him, see how he feels.
I will, Doctor.
In the meantime, relax. Stop thinking so hard about it. Stop agonizing and it's more likely to happen. Now, you have no need to worry. Your daughter seems perfectly all right to me.
Oh, I knew she would be, Doctor. There's only him you've got to worry about. She comes from good, healthy stock. On my side, of course.
So how did you feel when you were chasing the thief? Were you afraid?
Well, yes. These days, people don't like to get involved, do they? He could have had a knife or something.
I believe you received a cheque from the owner of the bag.
I did, yes. But I will be returning it. I only did my duty.
So could you describe in your own words exactly what happened?
Well, I was standing outside the bike shop. I was buying some mud flaps. They didn't have the ones I wanted up the road. I wanted black, you see. All black. They tend to look common with colours on. So...
After the mud flaps, when you actually caught him, could you tell me what happened then?
Oh, yes. Well, I was just standing there and he came towards me and the next thing I know...
Did he struggle?
Well, not too much.
You were quoted as saying, he rained blows to my person.
Oh, who am I supposed to have said that to?
I believe it was your brother, Billy. One of our reporters spoke to him this morning when he was out on his sandwich round.
Oh. Well, if he said so, I wasn't going to go into detail, that's all.
He also said that you said, and I quote, he got up and hit me, I wrenched the bag out of his hands.
Yes. Yes, that's right. If that's what my brother said.
I'd just like to check a few other quotes here. I grappled his legs and brought him to the ground.
Adrian
Boswell of 30 Kelsall Street, Liverpool, did not know when he courageously brought down an escaping thief and battled for the handbag which he had snatched a minute before, that the bag belonged to Lady Winifred Connaught, daughter of Major Sebastian Connaught. Oh, God. The hero's brother, Billy, Boswell said, Adrian is not a physical person, he's quite fragile, really. I'll kill him!
You're a Billy, Adrian.
Yeah, I wanted to read the papers, you know, see if they've got the facts right.
Oh, what is that? Look. I sort of flew through the air and tackled him, said Adrian. My own safety did not occur to me. Oh.
Hi, Adrian. Hi, Joey.
Oh, Joey, have you seen the paper?
Yeah, don't read it, Joe. It's a load of rubbish.
Hey, have you seen all this? You are there, my friend. You are famous.
Where'd you get that paper?
I bought it, didn't I?
Bought. You wouldn't know the meaning of the word.
Number 34, I knew it.
Well, it was sticking out of the letterbox, I tell you. Somebody else would have got it.
Take it back at once.
Take it back.
Holy mother, has nobody any sense of humour around here? It's only a paper.
It's only a paper. It's only a pencil sharpener. It's only a Porsche. Got no brains in his head. If you put a bullet through it, all it would do is make a loud sissing noise.
You walk proud today, eh, Sunshine?
I don't think I'll go out today, actually.
Hello, yes. Just one moment, please. It's for you, love.
Hello? When? What, today? 4 o'clock? Yeah, just one moment, please. Joey, can I go on Radio City today at 4 o'clock?
Of course you can, love. You're a star.
Hello? Yes, that will be fine. Perfect. At the main entrance, 3:30 p.m. Thank you. Goodbye. I suppose when you're a star, you have to learn to live with it.
There.
Thank you.
Special service.
Oh, thank you. Aveline, is there something I should have done but didn't? Or something I did but shouldn't? Or something I should be doing but don't know about?
No, why?
Well, it's just that you've crept up on me, surrounding me with my breakfast, and I'm beginning to feel trapped.
I'm waiting on you. Looking after you, that's all.
Oh, I see. Thank you.
Oswald,
Yes?
do you really want babies?
Of course I do. I mean, it's just the way you phrase it, babies. I mean, I would like the odd son or daughter, but you make it sound like I'm going to father the entire universe.
That's one of the things the doctor said. There's no reason why you shouldn't be repopulating the universe. There's nothing wrong with you, he said.
Oh, darling, good. I told you, didn't I? You must be patient.
It's 6 months now, Oswald.
Well, Rome wasn't built in a day.
Well, I'm not trying to build Rome. I'm trying to have a baby. It's supposed to be easy. My man brought me up to believe if I collided with a fella, I'd get pregnant.
Well, it is easy, my darling, if everything is right.
Then everything isn't right, is it, Oswald?
No, what I mean is...
And there's nothing wrong with me.
What I mean is, if the time is right, if the mood is right, if Mother Nature is in a cooperative mood...
So that leaves you.
Me? Huh. What could be wrong with me?
Oh, nothing serious. You might just need a tonic or something.
I've never felt more fit in my life.
Or a rest, or a holiday, or a sperm count. It's nothing. All you do, you go
I
to
do know what a sperm count is, Aveline. I know what they do. Vicars are part of the human dilemma.
It'd be worth it, wouldn't it? To have a baby?
I come from a very productive family. My grandfather fathered 9 children that we know of.
It's nothing to be ashamed of, Oswald. I mean, I went to doctors, didn't I? I didn't even tell you. I just did it.
It's difficult to come to terms with, that's all. But it's different for a man.
Why?
Well, because man is the force, the power. Man's libido is all mixed up with his pride. Man likes to see himself as the great begetter of life.
He is. You are. Man is the great begetter of life, Oswald. As long as he isn't one fish short of a shoal.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. But I'd like to go fast because I'm embarrassed and upset as well.
Then put your foot down and go, my son.
I told a lie, Father, a big lie. I was standing outside this shop and I saw this man come running. He thrust a handbag into my hands, and when the owner arrived and thanked me for my bravery, I got carried away, Father. I found myself telling him that I chased him and tackled him. It was in all the papers, Father. Local hero, it said. I received a cheque for £200 from the owner of the bag. My family are walking around proudly, Father, and I'm a fraud. I'm on my way to the radio station now to be interviewed, and I don't know what to do. I'm too ashamed to admit the truth. Help me, Father, for I have sinned.
Dear Lord, help this egotistical young lad to put right the wrong that he's done. Go with him, dear Lord. Accompany his conscience, give him the strength to tell the truth when he's interviewed on the radio today, and the will to return the 200 quid immediately. Amen. Was that fast enough for you?
Thank you, Father. I will tell the truth. I feel strong and unafraid now. Thank you, Father.
Dear Lord, I know that when you fashioned in people the earth, that you had to create some hopeless ones. But why did you have to put them all in one family?
So, it'll be all over soon, Julie. I'm going all out now to get this divorce done with.
Mind the grapes, Billy, and the eggs.
I've been too kind with you, Julie. Every time my solicitor said cruel things about you, I've stuck up for you. That's the kind of person I am.
Oh, now the biscuits have had it, Billy. Look, why don't you just go and sit in the car and let me do this?
That's what you'd like me to do, isn't it? Sit in the back seat of life and let you do all the driving. I do have thoughts and opinions, you know, Julie. Even little things like Francesca's frocks, Francesca's toys. I'd like to choose some for her now and then. You know, look what Daddy's got for you. But all you do is criticise.
Maybe that's because when she was 9 weeks old, you bought her a big plastic tarantula to hang in a pram. And when she was 1, you bought her a frock for an 8-year-old. Don't bother running me home, Billy. Just run the groceries home.
On the 3rd of August, 1989, as I was loading the car with groceries, my estranged wife slammed the boot of the car in a deliberate attempt to sever my hands.
So, the Boswell kid walks again.
Hi, Hunter. What are you doing round here? The last time I saw you, your arse was disappearing over a wall. Left me, you did, with a broken leg in Ma Edgerton's orchard.
I left you the apples we nicked, didn't I? What more do you want? I haven't changed.
I'll bet.
If anything, I've deteriorated.
OK, what is it?
I was standing around the other day, just standing around.
Oh, yeah.
Saw your Adrian.
So?
This other fella. For the sake of the story, we'll call him the mugger, OK?
Go on.
Well, this mugger comes charging along with a handbag. He was panicking. You know what I mean? Panicking. So as he runs past your Adrian, he shoves the bag in his hand and just runs on. Just runs on. Unmolested. Unhindered, if you know what I mean. Well, I thought with all these stories going around about the local hero, the fairest one of Kelsall Street, well, it wouldn't look good, would it? The truth.
How much?
50 for keeping me gob shut so far. And another 50 for keeping it shut from now on. Thanks.
If ever I find out...
You want to have a word with your little brother? He gets carried away. I mean, carried away.
Hello? Director Inquiries? Yeah, could you give me the number of Radio City, please?
Do you want mustard?
Yeah, give it the works, mate.
That'll be 150, all right?
All right, ciao, mate.
Ta, man, there you go. What do you want, mate?
Hot dog, please.
Right.
Oh, hi, Adrian. Sorry to bother you just before the programme, but I've been thinking. Don't you feel it's a little hyped up, this handbag story?
Oh, it's all right, Joey. I know what you're saying. You saw through it, didn't you? I knew you would. I'm not a macho man.
Now listen, Adrian.
Anyway, I'm going to tell the truth on radio.
I don't think that's necessary, Adrian. Just walk out, son. You're a free citizen. Change your mind.
No. I've got to tell the truth.
What are you going to say?
I'll explain how I was caught up in a net of ego.
That's a very brave thing to do, Adrian. Braver than catching the thief.
They're calling me, Joey. I'll see you.
Good luck, son. Oh, Dad. You're worth more than that. And one by one, we're all letting you down.
Yeah, that's right, love. Ta. Mind how you go. Hello, son. I've got something to tell you. I've got an allotment up at Sefton Park. My own little plot of land.
That's great, Dad.
My own little shed, my own little greenhouse.
Little wheelbarrow to push.
My own little wheelbarrow.
Fantastic. I've got something to tell you, Dad.
Yeah, well, go on.
I'm in dead trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Big trouble.
Well, go on, go on.
Well, no one else knows. But I've got to talk now. 5 years ago, when I got my first scooter, do you remember?
Do I remember? The police were queuing up on the doorstep.
Yeah, well, I sold a number plate and made a little profit, you know. So riding on a wave of invention, I got in touch with a mate of mine who had a car crusher's yard, and I negotiated with him.
Negotiated?
No, it was all kosher. He sold me the number plates off the bikes and the cars, and I sold them privately to individuals. It was a good little business, and it grew. And grew.
Sounds like a success story to me, son.
Oh, it is. I made a lot of money. Just one little problem.
Yeah?
I forgot to tell the taxman.
Oh, hey, Joey. Not that stupid trick. Not you, son.
I know. I know. It wasn't even deliberate. It just became a habit. By the time you'd first left home, Dad, I'd made enough money to buy the house next door for Grandad.
Of all the people, son. Of all the people. How much are they after?
20,000. At least.
Dear God. What are you going to do about it?
I don't know. I don't know.
A time for family, eh, son?
Yeah, it is. A time for family.
Hang on, I've got some customers there. I'll be back in a minute, all right? And listen, we're going to sort this out, all right?
Yeah.
All right, be with you in a minute.
Well, you see, as I caught him, he fell to the ground, and we struggled. And what happened was, I kept trying to grab the bag, but he rained blows about my person, and I had to protect my head.
From the genius of Only Fools and Horses writer John Sullivan, next on Gold, it's Dear John in just a tick.
The game's getting out, 'cause someone's stealing you a losing card. Riding high and hitting the ground, catching a penny and missing the